This time last month, I was in the city of Gdansk in northern Poland. And wow, was I taken back. The architecture is amazing. But there's also so much more to Gdansk. The history, the food, the people. There is so much to see and experience. The photograph that you see now is of Neptune's Fountain, located in front of Artists' Court. Neptune's Fountain was built in the 1500s, located outside Artists' Court, which used to be the meeting place for merchants. Located on the Long Market, which is in historical Gdansk. The Green Gate, although not green, separates from the Long Market and then down to the river Motoana. It was opened in 1568 and is one of the most popular tourist attractions in historical Gdansk. One of the many restaurants that can be seen on the Long Market in front of the historical houses. The crane that you see before you, the red bricked building, was first mentioned in 1367. So as you walk past, it's currently closed due to works, but as you walk past, you can see two large wooden wheels inside that are said to be like hamster wheels, where each wheel would carry 3 people, predominantly men, that would be used to turn and actually lift the grain off the ships below. Now part of the Maritime Museum. Maria Street, or also known as Amber Street, due to its many shops selling the Baltic amber, is very quaint and one of the most historical streets there in historical Gdansk. It is great at sunset as well. The light is just amazing, but also to see all the little displays of amber jewellery all illuminated as the sun goes down behind the church. It's definitely one street you must visit when in Gdansk, if even just to see the goblins coming out of all the staired terraces. This really is picture perfect. As well as the architecture, there are symbols throughout the city relating to its merchant past, such as this one here. Gdansk is such an easy city to navigate on foot. Walking around the many streets, seeing the different sculptures, all the architecture, trying out the many different pierogies you can try. And this is one such street here too. The architecture just blew me away. All the colourful houses lining the Long Market, and also the Long Market and along the waterfront. It's definitely something to have a wee look at. Even, the colours, just, amazing. This is one of the best views of over Gdansk. You need to be a little bit agile for this one. There's a lot of stairs involved. First of all, you need to take the tram, heading out to one of the most picturesque and beautiful districts of Gdansk called Olowa. From there, it's about a 20-minute walk out to the hill, so it's called Patcholik Hill. From there, you have to climb a number of stairs. I would say maybe about 100, 200 stairs. And then once at the top, you can see the views, but they're much better from up the top of the observation metal structure come tower. And this is what you'd see on a great day. This is Ullawa Park, which is very close by too once you get off the tram. It's really picturesque and so quiet. I couldn't believe the number of people that were there. There were hardly any. I had the place almost to myself. There's also a museum in the park, a Japanese themed garden, a nice little waterfall. But yes, it's definitely one if you want to get out of the city, get away from the crowds, and just enjoy a walk in the gardens. This is the view from the lighthouse, looking over towards Westerplatte, one of the many clean trams within Gdansk. If you don't want to travel outside the main historical centre of Gdansk, another great vantage point is St Mary's Church. But wow, you have got to be keen. There's a good number, 100 plus stairs. So this is me at 225, but I believe it went up to 400 odd stairs. You can see all the way down. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted. But it's one of the oldest buildings in historical Gdansk. And you'll see the views from the top there too. This is some of the views you can see as you walk along the long waterfront area. The largest crane within the shipyard. Some of the structures built in the old shipyard area of Gdansk. Gdansk is said to be the city of lions, and throughout you can see lions in various forms, and different buildings, and gingerbreads, various representations. Yeah, it's quite cool to have a look, see how many you can spot while walking around Old Gdansk. Drawing to a close at sunset on my trip. There's so much more. But if you do have any questions or would like to know anything, please do get in touch and I'll try my best to answer those for you. I hope I've inspired you to visit Gdansk. It's one of the lesser populated cities and there's so much to see and do. Great food, lovely people. Yeah, I can't highly recommend it enough. And I loved it so much that I've got another 2 trips plans. Enjoy. I hope you have enjoyed this. Any comments, questions, please again get in touch.